Morning, Tunde Ajayi. How's it going, sir?
Dream it, believe. Hold on, let me take off the thing, cause I'm not giving no one no free sponsorship no more. Bro.
No more free sponsorship.
Bro, you gotta pay me.
Wow. What's the fee?
It's up for discussion.
Wow, up for discussion, yeah. First things first, just talk to me about I just want to talk about the experience of
Fantastic.
Russia. Just the experience,
Yes.
first of all.
Beautiful experience. You know, again, everyone knows the mindset I've always had in boxing. I wouldn't say I had it all my life. In fact, I have had it all my life, and I think my friends will bear witness to that. You know, that I've always been a positive person. I've always seen the positive side of things, and even when we were on the roads, I was always trying to, you know, I just wanted us all to be together. And you know, that's how I live my life. So I never go into an environment thinking that it's going to be negative. You know, regardless of what was said about Russia prior to it, I blocked it all out.
Okay.
You know, people was telling me, yeah, Tun, don't drink this, bring that.
Yes, of course.
Have security this, sleep with one eye open. Yeah, and so I'm like, bro, I'm from the roads. I don't care about all that. I don't care about that. Every eventuality that possibly can happen in Russia can happen right here in London. So, and I've managed to live my whole life without bumping into any of those situations. So I just be positive, and all I've got to say about the Russian people that I personally met, beautiful people, very hospitable, very welcoming, and it was just all love. It was all love, and I keep saying it, bro. If you give out love, you get love. It's not complicated. It's just whether you believe it or not. That's the complication, and I believe it. Hence the term "dream it, believe it, become it." And moving on to the fight and the preparation, everything was a blessing, you know. And it was great for us as a team. And you got to remember, Stamina for Soul is a young team. If you look at it from the perspective of established boxing trainers or whatever, you know, you got Cutman Cam, a man that last year was in Southampton, just pretending. You understand? Learning the trade. And next thing, he's at the elite level at the sport, in the corner, rapping at the elite fighters' hands, being involved in the build-up, the fight week, the you know, that's Cam. And Ade as well, someone who I trained privately for peanuts, you know. And for me personally, to see these friends of mine, you know, who have just come into the sport of boxing, already campaigning at the elite level at the boxing, it shows me what I've always known, we're special.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's it. So I noticed on one, I'm not gonna call out my competitors as we're not promoting these water companies.
This is what I'm trying to say. You call them out. This you man have to look. Sorry, that's the road coming out. Yeah, yeah. But what I'm trying to show you, there's a reason why we're here. You know? And I say again, what me and Anthony have achieved in a short space of time, and what the team Stamina for Soul, it's unheard of. You know? Anthony, it's all of us getting a global deal with Adidas.
Wicked deal.
Foot aside, well, there's no other boxer ever that has got a global deal. Anthony is the first. Anthony has opened the doors now for other boxers in the history of the sport. This is in 4 years. In 4 years, a deal with Foot aside, Maximus, and the list goes on and on. The thing is that we've done this in a welcoming manner. You hear me credit fighters. I don't have competitors, and it's something I'm trying to teach you youngers that, bruv, call their name, because you receive power in giving. And you've heard me say this many times.
Of course, just even earlier.
Nothing is gonna change. Givers gain.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again. Givers gain.
So I was on BT Sport, right?
Yes, man, that's a tool. Watch, all right, you're gonna come back to me a couple of years and you can say, bruv, Unks, I'm telling you, what you told me is a blessing.
Right.
Because this is for us. It's not no hold on to it, some secret society information. Bruv, I'm giving it because I know nobody can take my blessings. And no matter what you say about me, negative, all you're doing is putting your energy on me. Because you can't stop my blessings. You can't stop Anthony's blessings. You can't stop no one in this team's blessings. Because none of you made the sky. None of you made the sun, moon, and the stars.
Okay.
So that's the power.
So what happened with the luggage? Because you're saying all these positive things about Russia, but come on.
100%.
Even when I saw that, I was thinking to myself.
Again, it's not that it's not positive. It's how you look at things.
Okay.
See, life is a universal law. Polarity. Good, bad, up, down, left, right. Positive, negative. Everything is how you look at something. So, yes. There's always the side that's like, right, these man, see, they're trying to get under our skin. You know, I had man folding me up and text me saying, bro, don't let them get under your skin. And I'm like, bro, this is standard. This is standard procedure. Go down the bottom of the hill. The man from Dulwich know what I'm chatting about.
Yeah.
Go down the bottom of the hill. Your stuff will get lashed. Sorry, your stuff will be stolen.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a great possibility. So, even when I done my research on Aeroflot, I think that's the Aeroflot, the airline.
Yeah.
I just went online, done a little information. They're known for missing luggage.
Okay.
Now, is it a coincidence that two young men, well, I'm not that young anymore, but two men from London flying in business class were the only two pieces of luggage missing and we're in business class? I don't know.
I'm going to put it out there and say that ain't a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences.
But I just, bro, you saw me on BT. I was like, bro, this is standard for us. It's just another day in the office. So the fact that we didn't have, because the driver that Frank gave us, straight to, let's say, Waitrose in Russia.
Right, okay.
Bought my accoutrements for the night, got through the night, and our luggage was there in the morning.
Okay. Talking a bit more into detail about the fight, I wanted to start with the preparation. Was everything exactly as how you wanted it? Do you feel some more could have been done, or?
No, never. 100%. We don't. You've heard us say it before so many times. We could be fighting a quote unquote journeyman. I don't even like. I find that name even disrespectful. But it don't matter who we fight. The focus is always us and our preparation and how hard we work. You know, and we would never. There will never be any excuses that we didn't train to the best of our ability. Could we have done more? Well, maybe. But the contest was not won or lost due to the lack of preparation.
Okay.
Let me just say that. You understand? Mm-hmm. Everything was cool. Anthony was in great health, great shape, but there's always certain particulars that you can't prepare for. Mm-hmm. We ain't fought in Russia. And guess what? No one from this country ain't gone Russia before and fought for the championships of the world. The food, the time change, all of these things are contributing factors, but we never made our excuses.
Would you, in the future, if you had to fight in Russia again, another opponent, excuse me, would you go a bit earlier? Yeah,
that was the only thing. You know, we all sat down at the house a couple of days back, and we was thinking about, because we're not blind. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we've only ever moved forward in the sport of boxing, and every time they told us we weren't ready for something, we worked hard to get to that level. And when they said we ain't ready for that level, we work hard to get to that level. So we always are on a progressive thing. And we sat down and we was like, you know what? Maybe next time we'll go for a little bit longer. That's the only thing I could say in terms of the camp. We could have gone longer, but it's all experience. Again, bear in mind we're at the beginning of our careers. And we're already at the top of the mountain. We're at a place where 99% of boxers never reach. So a great experience for us, and one that we've certainly learned from.
Okay, great. There's been a lot of criticism around
keep it coming,
talking into the corner.
Keep it coming
with Anthony Yard. How do you think, or how does it make you feel about when? Obviously, I believe, and I guess this is a non-journalistic words I'm putting out there, is that if you win, you're labelled the genius that you obviously already.
I am a genius.
You are
Nobody.
a genius.
I don't care
right.
if it's labelled or not. I am a genius.
Right.
You show me someone who's done what I've done as a trainer and manager in a short space of time. Show me your fighter that had 12 amateur fights and 18 professional fights and went to another man's backyard. Show me. All you people talking your crap. Show me evidence. In fact, let's make the circle smaller. Who's done it in this country? I don't care about criticism.
Okay.
I actually don't care. And according to people over here, we never won a round. Well, and the commentary was like that. We never got around. But hold on, that's not what the scorecards say. The scorecard never said that. 2 of the scorecards had us down 3 rounds. So again, it's perception. It's what you choose to believe. You know, and let's get it right. If, as the commentary suggested, we hadn't run around up to the 8th round, what is the round everyone's talking about? in this whole fight, hold on.
Well, let me tell them
Bilal,
now.
come, sit down.
If you want to leave a comment for Tunde in the comment section.
Come sit down, Bilal, because you must think it's one person. We got many of them. They're coming through. Young man Bilal, Ali, another young man that was with me from 11 years old.
Wow.
Only 3 amateur fights. Anthony had 12. 3 amateur fights. And you know, the way I deal with Bilal is different from Anthony because Bilal's a different character to me. You know, everybody's got different characters, so I won't talk up Bilal the way me and Anthony are because it's a vibe thing. You understand? Him and Ade have a different attitude and a different character, and I respect that and I stand back. You know, obviously I do my managerial duties, but I stand back. I don't. But I'm saying to my man, people's criticising, but according to them, we never won a round. So I'm like, hold on, if we never won a round, what's the round everyone was talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the round they're criticising me about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So this is the hatred in their hearts. You want to criticise a man for making a call about someone that he's with 24/7. Someone who knows his fighters. Wasn't it these same people that told me that you shouldn't get close to a fighter? If I'm not close to my fighter, how do I know how he's feeling at a particular time? I made the call. Go for it, because I knew how Anthony was feeling, but I also felt how he was feeling. Mr. Kovalev. See? And if a round was 3 minutes 10 seconds, it might have been a different story.
Over.
But the fact is that the criticism comes from me making a call. But then in the same token, the people were hanging off the bars, shouting and screaming about that particular round. So you can't trick me. I am the genius. I don't need no label. I made the call and it's the most exciting part of the fight. And let's get it right. According to CompuBox, Anthony Yard landed the most shots of any Kovalev opponent in his whole career, including Andre Ward, Bernard Hopkins, Jean-Pascal, Chilemba, all of them. Anthony Yard landed the most punches on him and almost had it, and none of those fighters went toe-to-toe with him. None of them was swinging with him because they was frightened of his power. But true lions as we are, we went into the lions den and we fought. We gave everything we got. And I love Anthony. And I'm so proud of him. And nobody can ever make me feel that we never done the right thing. We never took the big risk. But guess what? There was a big reward. So people need to think about that.
Exactly.
Because the reward for risk is big. You've heard me say that. And it may have been a risk, but it was a calculated risk. And we fought with all our heart. And I still think, if Anthony fought him 6 months later, we'll beat him. Because we get better. We know how to adjust. The thing about our system is that you might have a good day on Monday, but you won't have a good day on Tuesday. So we know that we're gonna get better. And that word, criticism or critics, does really just not exist to me. Because I know that even in a so-called criticism, there's positive in there, just like everything in life. Nothing can exist without a positive or a negative. So no matter what, if I do what they say to do, what they tell me to do about all this sparring, hold on, Nathan Curry got Brocker. he was sparring with Joe Kazagi. It never helped him. It never helped Jean Pascal. It never helped Isaac Chamberlain. It never helped Bernard Hopkins. And ain't these men supposed to have this training regime where they spar every day and do this and run up on mountains and gas masks on their mouth and everything like that? How come it never helped them? How come they never got the most punches on Kovalev? You can't trick me. I know these things.
Okay, with the 11th round. No, it's okay. It's fine.
You're cool with that. Don't embarrass you. I gotta bring my. See, I just let you know the soldiers are there. Cut Mankind's there. Cut Mankind.
I'm there. Always there in the distance.
He was there. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at us, man. We're young. Our team is young, but we must be doing something right. Do you understand what I'm saying? How can you criticize a team that just come in the game and we've clocked the game already? Sorry, Bilal. I see you. I shake.
Hey,
Shake Shack. Shake Shack. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not. Our team is different. Saturdays we go Shake Shack. Lions in the camp. Saturdays we go Shake Shack. We go Shake Shack. Everyone has a burger, cheesy fries.
Right,
might be a double shyster burger or what they call it. I think it's shyster. I
haven't been there, so.
But we're living.
Yeah,
we're enjoying our career.
With Anthony's knockdown, do you feel that was down to exhaustion? Because
what else was it?
Exactly. Okay.
What else was it? And let's get this right.
Because that punch looked very light.
It's not light. This is what I'm trying to say. If you listen to certain observers of the sport who are not even in the sport, you will talk like that. But if you study Sergey Kovalev's, his jab is a right hand. It's not a standard that, oh yeah, jab. It ain't. If you see, he's probably a southpaw in an orthodox position who uses the jab as a power hand. How many fighters has he knocked down with that same shot? A lot of fighters.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to say. So based on but he was tagging Ant with that shot on a few occasions. The thing is, it wasn't having no damage, but when the exhaustion set in, which is not because of fitness, nobody works harder than Anthony Yarde. And how do you know? Mr. Kovalev himself said after the fight, it's just experience. That's the only thing. And Anthony's IQ shocked him. Boxing IQ, it didn't shock us because I'm the teacher. Anthony's the student and the teacher. That's what I like to say. He's a student and a teacher because he teaches me. And we knew what we were capable of. And the experience definitely reared its head towards the end of the fight. Yes, so definitely. But it wasn't that. Remember, Anthony checked him and he went in for a lead left hook. So, but when he actually ran into the jab, which is already a power jab, and through the exhaustion, that's what happened. But it's no shame. And and listen, okay, if you want to say you got hit with a jab, okay, you did. What next?
Yeah.
You can't. There's no way you can make us feel negative, because our biggest thing in this team is self-assessment. And we go back, we look at things, and we add things to our arsenal where things need to be added, and that's it. As I say, when I said I'm not changing nothing, I mean it. We're not changing nothing. We're just adding things to it. You don't change, you add. So then a few additions. Maybe we might start doing a few things extra, but we've got a system, and the system obviously works because nobody's done this.
Fair enough. Another question I wanted to ask you is, I've seen on, I can't remember what channel it was. I'm not gonna pretend that I can't remember, but I'm seeing that Eddie Hearn's talking about he wants to sign Anthony Yarde.
Oh yeah. What does?
What do you think about that? Have you had a conversation with Eddie Hearn about it?
Listen, I don't get into things like that. My loyalty lies with Frank Frank has done well for us.